Hey, Jeremy. How are you, dear? Welcome back to the Chammy. Welcome back to the Crazy Tarot Show. How's your day been? I'm all right. I'm all right. Thanks so much for asking. I'm kind of just wandering around the house trying to find my phone. I seem to have misplaced it. Uh-oh, the ghost. There's a ghost in the room pulling wires out of sockets and equipment. It's electronic. It's ghostly and ghastly at the same time. Okay, dogs, chill out. Chill out, sweeties. Hi. Yes, and welcome back. How are you? Absolutely. Ever since I posted Ada Candler's hat, wearing Ada Candler's hat, every time I spelled the word come, like COME, by, come by, come by the house, instead the phone autocorrects it to Coke. So I've told friends all day to Coke by the house. Oh, I'm gonna shoot my phone. Addison, how's your day, love? It's good to see you. Sound is a little wonky. Oh yeah, that's right. When I play music from the same browser I'm in, it will cause problems. Come here. Is that better? Good. So I felt called to do that card reading I just posted and ask aliens energy to like kind of give me an idea of what I needed to know or what we needed to know or what they want us to know. And I used my Elven Shadowscapes tarot deck because it's one of the decks I have that kind of reminds me a little bit of aliens. I don't know why. But I was not happy to see 3 reverse cards. That was a bit disturbing for sure. I mean, it's like we know, we get it, right? But do they know we get it? What do they know? So I might have to do more readings like that. I've always said this thing, owls are aliens. Don't know why. I'm going to try to read more into the cards about it and share those readings with you guys because I'm quite astonished that they would tell us that we're not alone, but not really tell us how to confront us knowing now that we're not alone. Like, how do we know if there's one hanging out at the Kroger or, your local bar? Does it matter at the end of the day? How do we deal with confrontation, or how do we just, it's like, hey, aliens are real. The end. So I'm quite in my head and feelings about it lately. My room is kind of a mess with tarot cards. Nothing is sane. I've got clothes that I washed hanging from hangers. It looks like something out of Oliver Twist. Hey, Yadu. How are you, Yadu? I'm sorry to hear that they have not contacted you. I would really like you to try hard to understand that you both are not separate. So let's go ahead and split the deck and see what Spirit needs you to know about. So, yes, Eleanor will contact you soon because she's starting to see the good and what is bad in her life, and she sees you as this good in this 5 of Cups. I know that sounds absolutely blasphemous right now, but it's just the truth. So all questions are yes, no, maybe so, and sometimes why for free questions. Keep me updated. Get into the idea of how it would feel if you were in contact. Stop telling yourself you're not in contact because you are not separate. Okay? Thanks for coming by the Chammy. You're welcome. Yeah, I do. So wait a minute. You both got cars today? Me next. So happy for you guys. That's awesome. I'm going to get a new to me window regulator put on the Cadillac. And I am going to open up the iPad soon and finish that video of us changing the transmission filter. Fluid filter. I wish. Hey, Linglicious. Welcome to the Chammy. How are you, dear? And I love that song. And you know, Stevie Nicks told a story about how when she was on her honeymoon, Little Red Corvette by Prince came on the radio and it inspired her to write. I think it was either, I think it was Edge of 17. Yeah, it inspired her maybe to write Edge of 17. I can't remember. Let me look it up. Someone has a little red Corvette in the neighborhood too, and it's hot. Oh, Stand Back. That's right. So Stand Back was inspired by Little Red Corvette. She heard Little Red Corvette on the radio while she was driving down the street with her husband on their honeymoon, and Stand Back. Such a good song. Such good songwriters. Hey Liz, welcome back to the Tammy, honey. How are you today? Oh, here she is doing Stand Back with Sheila E. Stevie Nicks, Matt Fleetwood, Sheila E. Praying Stand Back. So cool. I mean, we're so lucky to be alive in the generation that we're alive in. It's a live, also a live video of Stand Back. I always prefer the lives to the over processed analog or digital recordings, or remastered analog digital recordings. Delicious. Let's find out what you need to know about that, dear. I'm going to split the deck and see what we need to know. Oh, some cards fell. Okay, so yes, you got the moon card reversed. Stay optimistic. You're welcome. Don't wait around for it. It's already yours. It's already happened. Expect it. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome back to the Chammy. Eric, make our relationship work faithfully. Romantic. I caught him cheating recently. So how'd you catch him cheating? Was he cheating physically, emotionally, or both? I'm so sorry that's happening. Let's split the deck and see what you need to know. Wow, really? A reversed moon again? I think that you're definitely going to work this out, especially if you still feel yummy about this person. But if there's not a spark in the dark, I would turn your back on the feelings and emotions that don't serve you first. So you can figure out what you do really want. Because you don't want a person that lies to you, cheats on you. The only kind of lies you want to be told on is when somebody is hiding a surprise birthday party, anniversary party, or a surprise from you that's wonderful. And hopefully, social media doesn't bust them. Yeah, I know, that's interesting. So maybe you need to stand back, loving choices for yourself and loving choices for others, y'all. Put you first. Because living in the end isn't about living in the end of your life or what it might be like. It's about serving what you want. Remembering, it's already yours. And that's how you can manifest what you want in 3 days or less. You can manifest it in 5 minutes. My roommate and I argue about this all the time. But at least that's all we argue about. It's one free question for one free card for one subscription, please. So you actively got on the phone, Cynthia, without his permission? Okay, I understand. That's really not my kind of style or love language. I don't really care what's going on in someone's phone. And I don't go looking for shit I don't want to find. Here are some ways that you can tell if you feel like you don't even need to go look in their phone, guys. All right, maybe you guys are open with your phones or whatever, but at the end of the day, Here are certain ways that you can figure out for yourself if someone is lying or cheating on you. Okay, you're in a partnership with them. They're taking better care of themselves to go hang out with other people than they will take care of themselves to just hang out with you. Okay? Yeah. And that dryness is a clear sign. But I guess you just needed some confirmation, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. But I feel like at the end of the day, if you really want to turn this around, you can get this person where you want them in your reality, because you are, once again, the beautiful creator of your love story, Cynthia. So I feel like Spirit saying yes with that moon, even though it might be hidden to you with that moon in reversed. You can definitely turn it around if that's who you really want. Just let's remember something about the moon. Okay. When you're looking at the moon and you're outside, okay, that's God herself's face. When the sun comes up, that's God's power. So you just remember that. Right now it might be reversed, but you could change it in 5 minutes. So that he's not emotionally cheating on you, or she's not emotionally cheating on you, or physically. Or if someone that you want to be with that you feel like you shouldn't be so optimistic about. See, that's what my problem was, is I had everybody tell me, well, you shouldn't be so optimistic about that. But you know what told me that I should be? My boyfriend at the time was like, I'm worried about you and him. Him especially. Why? Because he could see that guy loved me just as much as he did too. So I had to really think about what floated my boated. And be respectful, be honest, be caring, be loving, despite the fucking part of my French. And speak my piece, and speak my mind, and speak how I feel, and talk about it with the partner I had at that time. Now I've even come home from certain situations that I'm going to go to the grave with, but not tell you guys about. And let me tell you, there's like nothing worse walking into your home and your person is in bed with someone else. It's horrible. It's absolutely fucking horrible. So feel lucky, Cynthia, that you haven't walked in on that. You just saw it on the phone. You haven't had to see it. Okay, you didn't just like get carjacked or get out of jail or come off of work and you had a bad day at work and you walked in and he's on some other grunya, which is Greek for horse face. So take this time to find the loving words you need for yourself first. And then the loving words you need to tell your friend, either peace out or, hey, this is what I want and it's how it's going to operate. How do you want to operate around that? Okay, dear? And keep me updated. I'm here for you. No, the moon is never a bad thing. Okay, the moon is an emotional card. The moon is a beautiful card. The moon makes us feel amazing, especially on a starry, starry night, even if it's the dark moon. Okay, but let me give you the lowdown on what my friend son, the African wise man, said. Don't go too far outside at night if you can't see the moon. Make sure you can see the moon. And if you can't see the moon, seek shelter or something to protect you. Like I said, the moon is God herself's face. And when the sun comes up, that's God's power. Okay? So take that with you, whatever your God is, whatever you pray to, and explore how it makes you feel with the cards you've gotten. Both of you got reversed moon. Who's next? Does anybody have a question? An El Camino? Yeah, I want an El Camino. I love that band too, by the way. the El Caminos. Well, traditionally, when you go and research the card, the moon, people will say when it's upright that it means no, you know. And they'll say also that it means yes, reversed. So being somebody who's studied it, yeah, okay, so those are traditional, historic yes, no, maybe so answers. But the way I feel about it at the end of the day, either way, upside or downside, the moon is awesome. So smile and laugh. Your question is, did the goddess I meet have the vessel be she used to meet me in May? Well, let's just flip the deck and see what you need to know. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but Spirit does. How about that? So yes, we have nothing to learn but to grow from this. And I hope somehow that helps. Smile and laugh. Keep me updated. Keep us updated. Hey, Fire Spawn, how are you tonight? You're so welcome. Smile and laugh. Have a good night and be safe. Yeah, it's Black Crows. Hello, YEIK. Good night, smile and laugh. Sweet dreams when you get there. It's actually my favorite band. Do any of you like the Black Crows? Let's see. Oh yeah, by far, Liz. They're my favorite band. My favorite band. Mm. I can't wait to see them play again. We should go to a concert, y'all. I went to the Secret Moneymaker tour. I went on all those tours when I was a kid, but I missed a lot in the last decade. I know they recently toured, but I when I was in a bad mood, I would either turn on Nina Simone or the Black Crowes, and it would really help me turn it around. And I loved how everybody wanted to put them in. Oh, you need to be country, country, country. We're going to call you country, and they were like, no, we are Southern rock. Don't call us garbage. And I was like, fuck yeah. Reach. I feel like Chris Robinson really helped me find my voice as a singer. And I feel like his brother Rich really helped me find my voice as well as a guitar player. And a songwriter. I mean, songwriting is about, poetry writing is really about the experiences that we have as human beings. And that's the thing that's so amazing about music, and the reason music is sacred is because it doesn't matter what language we speak, where we come from, what our species is. It could be even music that isn't a language that we don't understand, but we feel it, so we understand it. And that's why music is sacred, because it's the one language in life that is the river of life that we all can connect through and really, really connect through love, because we all love music. If you don't love music, I don't know you. The Atlanta music scene was so fucking awesome back then when they first came out, and even like the 10 years after they came out, the scene was awesome. I'm not really sure what happened to it, but while everybody left, I kind of just stayed and watched it fall apart. I mean, there are still some really great bands out there, but it's still not the kind of city you can come to and people be like, you know what, you're really cool at what you do. Let's go do some cool shit like Nashville or LA, okay, or even Boston. All music scenes I've been a part of and have been grateful to be a part of. Welcome back, Liz. Oh God, here's another really good one. Tesla. I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for this, but I'm gonna fudge. I'm crazy. I'm with it. Aren't they fantastic? They used to come to town all the time and play with Blue Oyster Cult like free in the park. So good. But Blue Oyster Cult's in Clearwater anyway, so you get to see them free all the time when you're from 11:11. Make a wish. It's 11:11 somewhere. Be right back. Yeah, even that song by Tesla says it's not the life that you choose, it's the life that you live. I love songwriting. It's my first love, other than musical theater. Liz, did you ever proceed with the last gig we had talked about that you were offered? Was it musical theater or dinner theater or something like that? Yeah, let's write some songs. Hey, Aquarius vibes. Welcome back to the Chammy. What do I see you currently not talking too much? Well, I'm only doing yes, no, maybe so's Aquarius vibes. So yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why. So I currently see that, like, if you keep telling yourself you're not talking too much to them, Aquarius, that's all that's going to happen is you're not going to talk too much. So you really got to change that way of thinking and feeling, okay? I'm going to start there. Where the hell did the cards go? Here they are. Yeah, he's distant because you're frosty on yourself.
Incoming call.
Sorry, I've got to take this paid reading. Give me 1 second. It's about 8 minutes. And you got an 8 of Wands, by the way, reversed. Come on, Rudy, and I'll get you on my lap in a moment. Rudy. So this person wants to know if Jackson is the right one for them. Only you can decide this, but I'm going to go ahead and ask the cards. Rooney. These text tarot readings, Jesus Christ on a cheese whiz cracker. I mean, literally, to call me, it's the same price as to text chat me for 99 cents. I don't know why they don't call. But maybe some people are more shy than others. Yeah, and poor girl. So I don't know what happened to Aquarius, but your card was reversed 8 of Wands. I'm not sure what your question was, but that's a big fat no. No, 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 no. Slow moving. Things are a stalemate right now in your situation, but you can turn it around quickly if you really want to. If this person still makes you feel yummy. Hope somehow that helps. Catch up with chat. Thanks for your like and your subscribe, YEIK.
Yeah, painkiller. So not right now, YEIK.
So basically, all of you guys who are like, we're in no contact, you're going to stay in no contact because that's what feels natural to you. All right, YEIK, you can change it around 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days. You really can, I promise. You just gotta change the way you think or feel about it, okay? Keep me updated. A Pink, will you start dating this month? Let's split the deck and see what you need to know. So, Justice, give yourself a chance to date. Sure, yeah, you'll date if that's something you really want. Spirit, will Sir Debbie get the expected email tomorrow? Yeah, keep a lookout for it. Stay motivated in this 3 of Wands. Yes, they are peaceful tonight. Usually they're super ADHD in 4K. Wow, it's almost midnight. I'm going to be right back, guys. Let me go make a cup of tea because I'm like 3 sheets into the apple cider and I need to probably get a little bit more sober. I haven't had a drink in about 3 months. But my neighbor turned me on to some of these. And I don't even know my name right now. So I'll be right back. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I see that there's 15 likes. Thank you so much. I hope my music box isn't driving you crazy. I would just be going crazy without music right now. Hopefully the tea will be ready in a minute. I put on a pot of water, a teapot of water. I don't use microwaves, so it could take up to 8 minutes. But I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on the kettle.
É isso aí, pessoal. Espero que tenham gostado do vídeo.
Alright, I'll play something for you. It doesn't sound as good on this guitar as it does my real guitar, my original guitar. Like the one that I always play. Like, I haven't unpacked this guitar. I'm just gonna unpack it because I can. And I will. This is this is my baby. This is my guitar. It sounds so much better on this guitar, so I'm just gonna play it on this guitar. Liz, you've created a monster asking me to play a song. Like, tarot what? What's that? Poor Dawn. But it's too late to sing that song. So if I sing that song, I'll wake the whole neighborhood up. So maybe tomorrow in the daytime. Maybe I'll just make a video, a new video of it or something. I don't know. But I do love that guitar. That's definitely my favorite guitar. I tell you, I haven't played that guitar in more than a year. It's been packed to move to nowhere. So playing the other one is a little bit different. It's more of like a standard jazz kind of guitar. It's a little bit thinner. It's a little bit more high strung. Whereas the other guitar is it's a jumbo one. It's big. Its body is round. It's a lot older than, I mean, they're both vintage guitars. They both came out over 30 years ago. But the butterfly one, it's got, its tone is just so unique compared to the other guitars I have. Come here. Yeah, I can relate, Fire Spawn. I'll be right back. I need to get some water. Well, we've been here for about an hour and a half. It's just the three of us. Might be a little sharp. Gotta clip my nails again. So I'm going to keep the portal open for tarot card readings for about another 15 minutes, and then we're all going to go watch Johnny Carson and go to bed. Oh my god, that alarm. Oh my god, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. I haven't turned the REM pod on tonight because I still needed a break from ghosty treats. I actually was gonna come back last night, but I fell asleep. See how this guitar has more of like a 10 sound to it? Very true. You gotta at least let them give you a hug and take a selfie. My SP was once like, let's take a selfie. I'm like, okay. But he was like getting like way too lost and looking at me through the lens. And I was like, honey, you gotta at least smile. So on the count of 3, say cheese, okay? And on the count of 3, I was like, say penis. And I got the best reaction as he was taking the selfie. It's hilarious. Oh, what a way to make a guy smile. Just say penis. You want to break the ice? Just say penis. That's the best advice I've got for you tonight. Honey, that was Led Zeppelin. That was Stairway to Heaven in the strangest way possible. That was Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, 2 sheets into apple cider. I had so much sugar tonight. I'm ADHD in 4K, sometimes 1080p. And I don't drink, so like I just had to have a drink tonight. It's been stressful. My dear neighbor had hip surgery. I was nervous all day for him. Worked all day. I just needed a break, It was definitely. And you know what's so interesting, Liz, about Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven? It's just an original jazz standard, and it's also, you won't believe what song it really truly is. It's My Funny Valentine. How amazing is that? Same chords and everything. You'd never know it. And it's so funny. You could take at least 3 or 4 guitar chords and place like 50 of the top hits ever in history. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that man. Bob, if you're watching, I love you. Yeah, normally they do sensual stuff. Yeah, I didn't really even realize it until I started teaching myself My Funny Valentine. And then one day I was like, wait a minute, Led Zeppelin, that's very tricky, because I've studied the art of jazz my whole life, the art of jazz and funk. Oh, little one. All right, we're taking rotations. Now it's your turn to sit on my lap. A wonderful one. Say cookie tree. Say cookie tree. She's like, don't mess with my head like that. So yeah, I got them a different kind of treat yesterday. The neighbors gave them some steaky treats. She went from being sweet little angel to being straight up the devil. And she was mean to everybody all night long because she thought that she was protecting a steaky treat. But all it was just the scent. It was so funny. So I don't think we're going to have any more steaky treats because it brings out the vampire in you. Yeah. More like the werewolf. She's so funny. I have never, ever, I know dogs love treats, but I've never seen a dog who has to look at their treats. Even if I put the treat somewhere else, she'll know they're there and she'll camp the site until she can see them. It's sad. It's really sad. It's really sick. Poor baby. I don't know why YouTube is censoring emojis. I think it's because they want us to use their emojis. Are you a goober? No. Are you special? Yes. Are you fantastic? Yeah. Are you grand? Are you going to camp me all night for cookie treats? I saw the most beautiful butterfly today. It was black and it had blue tips on the edges of its wings. I might post a picture of it later. Yeah, vampire puppy for sure. And she's got perfect teeth. Perfect teeth. Wanna go night-night? Let's go night-night. Yeah, let's go night-night. Wouldn't that be nice? We can cuddle Weddle-Duddle and you can stare at your treats. Yeah? Look at that. Crazy Eyes. That's what your name really should be, is Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes Angel. Oh, big yawn. Show us your big tongue, big long tongue that Gene Simmons would be jealous of. Yes, he would be. He would totally be jealous of that tongue. That's what I should name you. Gene Simmons. Are you going to give me a kiss kiss? Please. Give me a kiss kiss. Give me a kiss kiss. So I think that the potty training is going well with her. She asked me twice today to go out, and she did. We are having occasions where she thinks it's okay to poop in the bathroom. But, at least it's not like in an undesignated place where people don't usually go for that. So I figure maybe that's just her saying, you know what? I gotta go. I know they go in here, so I'm gonna go too. It must be okay. So I've had to put a little puppy pad out for her. Because she does have accidents still in the middle of the night. I'm not sure what happened to this dog before she came home with me, but she's never been quite right, which is strange. But maybe being around 23 other chihuahuas that would make any other dog crazy all day long. I mean, could you imagine being in a small place contained with 23 other human beings all day? Nah, I can't. Ugh. I don't even think there's that many people working at one bar or restaurant I've ever worked at one time. I mean, or even at any place. Even when I worked at Guitar Center, I don't think there were even 23 employees in the store at one time. What is it? Are you gonna get them? Are you gonna get them? Get them, rip their faces off. Crystal, I think that's more of a health test. If you went ahead and went to the head shop and you got all the right things to drink, I'm pretty sure you're gonna pass it. Okay. I know nothing about that stuff. But sorry you even had to be subjected to one, okay? Well, I don't know, do you love Eddie? Split the deck and see. So that's interesting. Yes, Eddie loves you. 5 of Pentacles reversed. It's definitely a yes. So it's definitely a happy card when it's reversed. I hope somehow that helps. So I'm really tired, guys. I think I'm just going to go to bed for the night. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I'm going to cut it early. I know usually I do 2 or 3 hours, but I'm really tired. I have been awake for a long time. So we'll just split the deck and see what you need to know, pretty girl. So yes, 10 of Pentacles. That's one of the best cards you can get in the whole suits, out of all 4 suits. So I'm just going to close the portal now. I'm going to go ahead and type it. I'm just oblivious to it right now. I probably should have just taken the day/night off. I haven't really had a day off in about 3 weeks. Oh my God, but Lord knows, I need a nap. So y'all have a good night. I think I'm going to go wash my hair 22 times so it'll be purple instead of black. And I'll be back. I'll be back later. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon. Whenever Spirit calls me to come back, I will. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Kalanita.